Hello, how are you? Today then we go learn how to draw, right? The tennis shoes, the all-star tennis shoes. Yes, so then it's going to be easier for to draw if you follow some kind of rules, right? Then the drawing rules. So then the drawing rules, it is easy if you focus on some particular areas for start the lines on your paper. What we do is we're going to be using a picture from your reference of the tennis shoes. We're going to use a sleeve, a plastic sleeve, put inside, and then we need the dry erase expo to the line or create the contour around the your reference. So then what do you do then? We're going to be marking the lines here. So then we need this line. This is going to be the first lines that you're going to be putting on your paper. So the lines of the end or the length of the tennis shoes on the sole part, the part of the shoes. So then what we do, I'm going to be put over here. I'm going to be go to your paper. And I'm going to do, it is try mimic. And then I compare the angle, and I compare the contour of this line. It is about around here. Then I do make it the second line. Then it goes over here. That's it. Now we're gonna be see if I can use some shapes for help me. So then I can use this shape here on the top. So then the shape. See, then gonna be some problem with the. Oh, this is gonna be better. So then I can use this shape parallel of my line, this line here, and then I'm going to be using this shape here. We can make this line too here, the second line for the part of the sole. I'm going to be help us for see better. So then it is exactly what we're going to draw the tennis shoes. This is a kind of an animated picture area, right? So then it is not. It is kind of something that you need. Explore the shapes, but it's more kind of organic shapes. I'm going to be put the other line here, the part of the sole, and then I'm going to do the same on this area here. Just is going to be start. So then it's a good start here, and then I'm going to be adding my shape that I trace. One here, and I'm going to be putting another one over here. So then you like that. So it is good enough for the sketching, for I start the sketching. Then I'd like then to trace this line here, this one, and maybe this one here, and maybe this one. I'm gonna do 3 lines for my left shoe, left tennis shoes. So then I'm gonna do, let me just erase, put this a little bit higher, and then I do this line here, put it over here, and I'm gonna be see the distance. I'm gonna be see if it's okay. It's a little bit this way, this line here, a little bit more out. And then this, and then this. Then I do the same with the other tennis shoes, the right side. So then here, then you can see the front of the shoes a little bit more than the other one. And then I do this way. Okay, don't worry about details right now, because it is not the time for the details. So it's going to be a little bit skinny, this one. Okay, like that. And then I do here. And then I do the other one, the other part, doing this. Okay, so I'm a little bit, I like it. What I'm doing, I go to a little bit more longer here. Okay, so then I will add in the part of the top of the shoes here and here and the side, and then that part here and this part and this part here. So I'm gonna be starting from that part here on the back of the tennis shoes here, and then adding this curve. Like that. This one, this part here, and this part here, and then that part it is longer, like this, and I'm going to be connecting over here. Okay, now I have my form over here, so it's going to be easier for do the details right now. So then the form, then I'm okay with this form here. Now it has a lot of details. Has the brand here with these tags, has that part is the metal area, and then it goes to the laces, has this part here from the part of the sole, and then it has this kind of striping here. And so let's go start with the laces and this kind of holes, then holding the laces. We need going to be counted here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. So then I'm going to be adding 7 circles first. I know that it has the edge of the circle, but then we do later. We do exactly the same size of the hole size, but I'm not counting the part of the edge. So then I'm going to be putting the edge later. And then we have 7 holes, and then I'm going to be adding around this area over here. So then we need to do circles, 7 even circles. So then we do this, and then another one here. We have just 4, 5, 6, and maybe then I'm going to be 7 here. I'm going to be putting that part a little bit higher for then adding the 7 here. I'm going to be shrink a little bit to this part, and then just be careful. Then I'm going to be push this one for down, and then this one's I'm going to be pushing down too for. Oops. We need a little bit patient because then we need to fill this area the way that looks like nicely, like that. And then I'm gonna do more details. So then I do a semi line here, the semicircle here, like a half moon. So then at this point, then you have to leave it in your pencil. It's very sharpener. This and this, that. Then we have the part of the laces. Then are going inside of the hole. So then you need to find the 2 lines over here, and then tuck these lines, or these lines coming inside of this hole. So then it has impression that so then we see here, then the lines doing this. for represent the laces. So then I'm going to be mark 2 dots over here. Here, then it is that where the line's coming from or stopping here. So then it has this distance, and then I'm going to be putting the line in here. See more or less how much then is, how large it is, the laces about here, and coming from here, this line. Oops. Here and here, like that. And here then you can finish it like that. It is good too if you have a eraser that you can erase it, the overlapping lines like that. And this line goes in fact here. When you see on the picture you have this area over here, then it is a kind of edge that you have to adding here, because the other one lace, this is finished like that. The other one lace is coming from this edge, and then it goes behind of this one. So, but when you're drawing, then you don't draw the lines by matching the line over here. So then you have to do the line overlapping for better direction of the line. Then you have always needed this kind of eraser. Then help a lot for clean up the little areas. Then it has another one, then this one here, and then we need to see where it's finished. It is about here. In fact, this line here could be a little bit more in curve. Then I'm going to be tucking here, over here. And this one, it is this lace, it is twist a little bit over here. So then what I do, I can find a line in here, and then we're gonna be finished is over here. It'll be over here. So then it goes a little bit up, and then this one. Do this and this, and then overlapping here, twisting, I'm sorry, and then I finish over here like that. And then here you can just tuck that part in here, and then just erase it overlap. And then I going like that, and then you can see you have to be attentive where starts you want laces, and then where going to the other laces for create this kind of twist and the curved lines. Then it looks like a more, the shoes more natural looking. At this point, then you can erase it, your lines, and then create another ones on your reference, like a sewing lines too here. Some kind of details, like edges, for example, here. So then it has a detail, kind of this grooving from the tennis shoes. Has a little bit of texture over here, and then you can create it, this kind of dottings, or create the texture, or even shading, a little bit of shading too. Has another line, and then you cannot see too much, but it has a very soft line over here. As the stripes over here too, that part is a little bit thinner, so then you can redo the line here for your first sketching, and then I make a little bit more thicker on that part. This one line is kind of reddish line, and then it goes doing all the way area over here, and then I do a curve here like that. And this part here is very important because on your first sketching you didn't see, and it is that this curve that it is fading on the part of the pointed of the shoes. Then I'm doing like this way. So then you do this way and fading this line over here. So I need some adjustments on my lining here and some contours. Then I'm gonna be looks like a little bit more realistic. And of course, then when you finish, you look at very close all the details and apply here. We have to using doing more shadows and shadings for boost the realism. And then you're gonna be more happy with your drawing if you adding some shadows. So for the sewing line, that part here, I suggest that you use dashing lines and kinda that. So then I do a little bit more thicker or use the strokes a little bit more harder, but not all the time. So it's like in here, for example, then you doing this way here, right? And then it goes this part here. It is nice if you do kind of dot and a soft line, dot and soft line, a dot and soft line, for created a more realism on that. And for the metal area, so then some parts here inside this metal, the holes, it is a little bit darker, right? So then here it is on the edge. Parts is darker and parts is more lighter for popping a little bit more. If it's super realism that you see, then it has a dot here, it's white dot, but we are not doing a hyper realism here. So then we're going to be closer to the realism, but not hyper. And finally, for the part of the tag, you have to copy what you see here. So on the brand, and you have to copy the star and try to be more realistically close as possible. And then I'm going to be patiently draw all the letters and going. But it is worth it because then when you see a very nice drawing, so then you have, if you're happy, and give it the confidence for you for trying other ones, try other drawings. So then you can start to build a career in drawing and to be a designer or something that you have in your mind. So then a drawing, it is then I need request a lot of attention, a lot of patience, and a lot of it's something that you make me calm. So, but yeah, put a lot of attention and the dedication. Yeah, this is the word, the dedication. So yeah, this for now, that's it. And then I'm gonna put you on my link, and then I'm gonna see the final drawings later. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, please.